reading the morning papers regarding the visit of our Prime Minister, Cabinet, and generals to Washington. This morning I was somewhat very happy. We must thank the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia for taking interests in arranging this meeting, and I believe that the Washington ambassador, Mr. Ali Jahangir Siddiqui, and of course the Venerable Foreign Minister have worked hard to bring about what should be considered a very successful meeting from the point of view of it happening at all. I was somewhat disappointed that some of the points that had been raised earlier, and I have been suggesting many things for the past few months. One was an agenda I proposed in which I said, let's not get bogged down in India or Afghanistan. As far as India is concerned, they've already refuted an arbitration on Kashmir. Let's pray it can happen, but rationale does not permit me to believe it is likely. But let's pray for it, nevertheless. Regarding Afghanistan, yes, I think Trump put it very adequately. Pakistan is going to help us out to extricate ourselves from Afghanistan. Now, I think that was cause enough for the White House to hold this meeting, but at the same time I had raised 3 points that pertain directly to the financial health of Pakistan, on which I am, as I said, disappointed of not having received any information. One was the removal of Pakistan's name from the FATF. This is within the purview of the American president. You have seen how he has overridden the world on whether it is Iran, whether it was North Korea. So I was expecting more on this issue, as it endangers Pakistan's future economic recovery. I spoke of America opening textiles from Pakistan. The total impact is minuscule. It would have been to the tune of perhaps $1 billion or 2 or 3, which is not by any means substantial in international trade. Nothing on this was deliberated upon according to the papers. And number 3, I said, what gave ASEAN the fillip, allowing 1% of retirement funds of America to invest in ASEAN. And I suggested if we get even 10% of that 1%, we would have gone a very long way. But nothing has been substantially on this issue. President Trump said he would like to expand trade and economic relationships manifold with Pakistan, as it would help extremism. So let's again fold our hands in prayers and hope with these points raised, these are very important, substantial points. We will wait for maybe something to happen. The fourth point I'd raised as an important aspect of this agenda should be America's strong commitment to the solidarity and integrity of Pakistan and its security, the last of which substantially touches upon the question of our nuclear assets. Well, nothing has been said substantially on this issue, but maybe, as we had senior armed forces people in that country at this time, something may have been discussed and resolved. So let's hope and pray for the best. A good day when you see all the important people in Pakistan in Washington together, and the acceptance of the military there at this crucial time, and a meeting which took place at a high level, bodes in many ways high expectancy from this visit and its meeting. Let me say, I say all this today, and I keep saying, and including my prayers and hopes in this particular aspect. Let's hope I'm right. There's so many other issues, but at the moment, Pakistan's economic mainstay, and I was very disappointed. We did not get more. I was expecting about 14 billion from the IMF. Kudos to those who got whatever we got, but it is still part of the old chicanery, which is handing out, which are not adequate sums to Pakistan. 45 billion is your 3-year requirement. From the first installment of the IMF, I expected more. But it's moving on. Perhaps there is going to be some change. Perhaps things will be turning better for all of us financially and otherwise. And I wanted to be on record on these issues. Thank you.